Day 120. In this video you will figure out what happens when the Steadwick event is triggered. Once you reach level 90, the new Steadwick event is triggered, and you can see that first of all you get a banner, new expansion available, siege and defense game mode added, and so on. War machines ready to deploy. Now the issue is that this game mode is available past level 90. So right now we're not level 90 yet. We can check out how many XP do we need, about 10,000. So either today or tomorrow we're gonna get there. But here is the Steadwick battle. Score unlocked 25 out of 1000. What happens here? Every single player contributes to the Steadwick battle with 25 points as soon as they reached level 90. So this is an equalizer in the game. We have talked about equalizers in a sense that will let more and more people catch up to level 90. This is the objective basically. That we equalize the XP levels and therefore also power as much as possible. So we're waiting. Those players who have reached level 90 already have some extras. Namely, they don't gain any more experience points. They keep their existing XP, but there is gonna be a store somewhere here on the top right where you can purchase stuff in exchange for XP. For example, casting crystals, for example, artifact essence, and some other things. So that's the idea. And you can see that the Steadwick event is still not there. So this means that we still need to reach level 90. I'm not sure if I will reach level 90, most likely I won't. So therefore I will just show you what I'm doing on day 120 just before the Steadwick event. I want to do the mercenary camp twice a day. So this means that first thing I usually do is play the mercenary camp. I could have done this with the assistant that I have as well, but given that I don't know what else I need to play, I just invest in a bit more clicks, which I'm doing right now, so that I launch these missions and earn whatever I need to earn. So this is one thing. Here is the steward or assistant, and one of the features is the one that I just showed you. Then the second thing that I usually do is I check out the guild. You see that players are still quite active. In fact, there are like 12, 13, 14 players in total. I donate because it's not something we can automatize. Be careful, don't misclick to 100 diamonds. It's gonna be very costly, 1600 diamonds flush down the toilet. So just regular gold. Good. Wishing fountain is something I didn't take that seriously before, but now I am. So one thing you can do is you can wish for units that usually can be found in the map. That's the most important thing, because others can give it to you, those who don't play your faction. Unfortunately, many players play my faction. And then you can donate to other players as well in exchange for these guild coins. And that gives you heroes, and heroes give you hero stats. So for example, if you move Galu to level 4, then this means that you get additional attack and defense. Now, guild adventure. You can see how many points I have, 290. This means that we still have some time to do our daily raid. It's optimal if we go up to 350. But given we have time, it's fine. Now, a dragon got slayed, amazing. I'll do the donation. I usually donate 1 cube at a time, unless I can level up one of the skills. Leveling up the skills, I would need to reach level 66 to improve my skills here at the bottom. So that's fine, this administration is done. I'm gonna check out the archery expert. Yeah, we have a bit too many of these. And Now I have an alliance with this top player, which means that I donate all my arrows until I reach the maximum, and I get the maximum arrows back. It's important to form alliances like this. So then I will make use of some of these. Now the issue with this game mode is this is where I usually click to not lose arrows, you see. But the issue with this game mode is that it depends on speed. So if game speed is too fast or too slow, then it's not gonna work. You see 51 hits in total. Then we do this extra. Headshots are important, because then you can collect more of these shards. I'm not sure. Yeah, unfortunately this is not working. I might invest some arrows, but you see it's borderline, so even here I lost. So don't do this. Don't do this. I was just doing this for the experiment. I usually don't chase these dragons. It's just one chest, and you see 51 arrow yields 20 chests in total, golden chests. One more, done. And here we wait for a proper dragon. These units are not good enough. These just go with bronze chests. If they are there, I don't mind taking them, but the most important thing is to hit these dragons. Yeah, over. Okay, 47 in total. 38 arrows are not enough for another one, so I claim everything. I'm doing something badly though, because evidently based on the stats I only have 51,000 and the top players have 72, so something is wrong in here. I'm not sure exactly what. Maybe they purchase arrows, unlikely because it's a bad way to spend diamonds. So next thing is the Duel of Champions. So we have 3 challenges in total. Remember, this is still a VIP0 account, so I have 3 options. Many people have 6. So if we get to the top 10, we should be happy. I'm gonna lose this battle straight away, I know. I have 2 adjutants by the way, and I can still unlock the 4th support unit. For now, we're fine with 3 support units. I have better ways to spend the diamonds. I will need to unlock 1 more covenant, or at least 2 more covenants to get some units to level 6. I'm really bad with commanders and champions right now. So most likely I'm gonna lose this battle near the end. You see, near the end the opponent stays the energy. We still need to level up a bit. Unfortunately, Mr. Pete has 6-star sister, and I know from another account what a 6-star sister means exactly, because I have one there, and it was a game changer. I was number 1st in the arena for weeks before I got beaten again. I only have a 3-star sister, so I have a lot of catch up to do. 100, 150, 200, that's the sum. 450 sisters are still needed. It's not even 1 covenant pool, it's supposed to be 2 covenant pools if I go for full covenant pools. Okay, I have a chance of winning at least this one. No, even this one. It might happen that I lose 3 times. I mean, it's always possible. This is a covenant week and quite a few people accumulated money or diamonds for this covenant pool, and I'm not prepared. I'm off by at least a month. Next. I don't know why we have to wait for this countdown. It's just pointless. I cannot do anything, just watch. They imitate as if the opponent prepared for something, but they don't. These are computer opponents. So we aren't too successful. I need to figure out something with my own strength. So now I'm a bit out of sync in terms of developing my account. You see that that we're suffering a bit. Now I'm number 8 in the arena, but a lot of people have not acted. These number 4 and 5 accounts, they are my reference points, and Mr. Pete in number 3, but he's in VIP. And being number 8 is good, but in reality those people behind me will still act. So if I can defend the top 10 position, that's amazing. Always check out the payout ratio. So payout is here. So you need to get to the podium to make a difference. Positions 4 to 10 are the same. So given that these two units or these three units are battling for third position, and given that Mr. Pete is at least VIP3, if not more, for this reason I believe that he's gonna take the third position and everyone else are gonna get the same rewards as me. This is important. Now Marcus is someone who's weaker in strength. I chose to ally with him. I chose to ally with him in a sense that given that he cannot beat me in the arena, we'll strengthen each other on some level. He's higher VIP, so he's not my direct opponent either, and he's not that stubborn either as Winry, for example. So for this reason I chose to do a mutual strengthening. We know each other from the Atreides days. You see that I'm ranking 18th in the arena. This is not nothing magic. You know, if you are following what happened, you know the drill. What usually happens is that Winry comes and takes 5th spot from 18th. And then I'll attack back and I take position 5. Or he attacks back, Marcus attacks back. He takes position 5 and I attack Marcus. I take his position 5 and he attacks the 6th position and he comes back to 6th position. This has happened, one of these has happened every single day. No exception. No, actually there are exceptions because this player sometimes doesn't even do anything. So doesn't even play the arena. Look at his Duel of Champion results. He's playing suboptimally. Yesterday he had 1400 points. Now at least. He played a bit, but 1683 with his strength. He missed a day. And missing one day with no diamonds invested, that's really costly. Okay, one more thing is Battle of Unions. So here, this is a new game mode, so I'm still trying things out. If the top player has reasonable strength and it's 5 million something, I'll just attack. There you go. Because if we beat at least 1 out of 4, we get some plus points. And even if we beat 2 out of 4, or no, even if we beat 0 out of 4, we might get plus points as well. So the higher you are, the better. You get more points for worse results. But in the lower 4, I'm not gonna do much of the attacking if the opponents seem equal in strength. I will just keep those. I mean, what can I win with against a 15 million strength opponent? So 2, I got some extra points, good. So I'll attack the left hand side player, but not the right hand side player. I'll soon show you why. Okay. So unfortunately we have to wait for all this animation, it takes long. It would be better to accelerate this. So this is 15 million in strength. Always check if it's 7 digits or 8 digits. Or 6 digits for that matter. This opponent is 7 digits, maybe a bit stronger than me. I'll skip this. I'll skip this too. I'll skip this one too. And I'll skip all of them, it seems. The last opponent is borderline, but given his last in the chain, it's pointless for me to attack them, because even if I win 1 or 2, I'm not gonna get much of a score increment, and if I lose them all, then score wise I get worse off. You look at all these units. Maybe I could beat the second. No, the second team has Battle Angel as well. Dangerous. It's dangerous to attack an opponent like this. And you have the Glory Arena where you can have weapon upgrades. So you see that I'm ranking 5th because he attacked me in 1st position. No, actually Winry attacked me. This is interesting. So we can figure out who attacked me exactly. So yeah, Winry attacked me exactly. For some reason he's coming up to 3rd place and always chooses to attack me wherever I am, whenever he plays it. He hasn't played this this game mode for about like 2 days or 3 days. So there is some lack of logic in here in execution. Now you see that I'm not retaliating. Why? Because in my time it's 10 p.m. in server time it's 9 p.m. when the results count. I still have time. I don't need to do much. In fact, you can check out if you're in the same guild when he played 1 hour ago. Usually his pattern is that when he donates, then this is it for him for the day, which means that he won't come back, but there is still time, so I will check things out a bit later. Now Mr. P, this thing is a reward for 6-star sister. It doesn't come with anything. I asked about it. This frame doesn't come with any benefits other than bragging rights. Now I don't need bragging rights. I would rather take the 5 sister tokens. Okay, now let's execute on the basics. Claim rewards. Here it is. Benefits, it's done. So features, I could optimize, but I would rather just go quick complete. So I could have done the mercenary camp as well. I'll go quick complete these days until I have a major upgrade in strength. And until there is a Monday, at least once a week I try things out. Because time-wise it's quite time-consuming to go and click everywhere. But I will keep my arena and glory arena rank. So, daily missions, I will unlock the daily missions. And the weekly missions. And let me check where we are right now in terms of XP. Yeah, we still need quite a lot. We won't reach 52k. Now I'll collect the daily reward and I'll collect the chest. 10 hero tokens. This is interesting. Elite hero tokens. We'll see what we can do with it. I'll show you my heroes as well. Day 120. So the idea is that I leveled up this unit to 4 stars Raider. Why? Because unfortunately in the Lucky Snatch I missed 1 Adela token. So I could have invested in Adela too, but I have a half finished Raider anyway with 3 stars. So leveling him up to 4 stars made perfect sense, because if you think about it, I'm getting 50 attack and 25 defense bonus on all heroes. That's why I'm like in 4 digits in terms of attack and defense. Always use attack and defense, max it out as much as possible in the masteries. This bottom skill is horrible. I'm just not interested in ruining the other 3 skills, because I got quite lucky as long as this is my main hero. As long as this hero is not my main hero, I will start refreshing this and try to get better skills. Now, I have Roland in 2 stars, but to get him to 4 stars it takes 250 puzzle pieces, universal tokens, and right now I have 7 because I just upgraded my other unit. So you see, attack and defense, that's the most important thing. I'm neglecting spell power and knowledge. Maybe I can show you the upgrades, because I might have a daily mission in here. You know, you have this weird event where you can get horizontal, vertical and diagonal 5 in a row rewards. And in the obtain quills you see regular stages 20 times, holy emblem once, refresh hero mastery 2 times. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Yesterday I think it was a refresh 10 times. What I usually do is I go all the way to the top, because I was doing this from the bottom for a while, and I check out the hero masteries. This is not bad. 6 extra defense, but if I could get anything better, I would. Most likely I will play with Mulich, so the above unit. I'm still using this hero, so I'll keep this. Remember, I cannot fix any of the stats. +6 attack, that's better than +6 defense. I have plans with Adelaide, like future plans. So for this reason, some of the skills count. But right now, it's just +3 defense and that's it. So maybe I'll do my refreshes here. No. And no. And that was the 2. If you want to invest more, you can. 10 diamonds per piece. But this is a luck-based game, it takes time. You have to do this 5 times every day between Sunday and Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, or Wednesday. Now, we'll claim the reward. Holy Emblem refresh, it's also something important. You see, I could sell a bit more to get more soul stones if there was anything interesting. Now, I own one of these tokens. Now I'm a bit more selective, even if I see at a good price. I'm collecting specific emblems, so these are not the ones that I'm really collecting, these are not the ones either. I could refresh more often, but I would rather pass, because these rewards are not that good. So I could get some of these rewards as well, but random blue holy emblem, what is that? It doesn't make sense. Random purple holy emblem. No, we don't want these. We want golden holy emblems. And now we need to win regular stages 20 times. That's one of my missions anyway. So instead of going here, check out what we need. That's the most important thing. You see that I have most of my units maxed out. This. So in this case, you can do one of the following two things. One option is that I have 3 charging units in the back row, so I could increase that. The other option is that I strengthen units in the roster, and this unit is either a roster or a supporting unit, so I'll go with this. The third option is that I strengthen the order guild. That's the third option. Now, if you check it out, my castle build is quite good. Everyone is maxed out. But my tower is not that good at all. So maybe investing 10 here and investing 10 here is not that bad. After all, we can also upgrade the unit and upgrade the unit here as well and buy the skill. And I mean, sooner or later it makes sense to invest. So if you hold the tab or the mouse button, then you don't have to click 16 times to upgrade. I will do this upgrade once in a while. You see that I'm getting enough crystals to do so. Most of my units are maxed out anyway in terms of this skill. Okay, so this option is done and I've obtained quills. And given that I'm playing this event full out, purchasing some quills help. I can purchase up to 80. Most important thing is that I get to the threshold of 880. I can purchase more as well, and on the last day I will purchase them all. Because if you get to 880 here in the missions, you can see that you get bonuses 300 diamonds and artifact essence bonus is 880 diamonds. So this is now happening as well. And this bingo event is not the best event that I've ever seen. I mean, this is a fantasy game. I mean, come on, why do I need to look at all this and then be happy for a bingo? I just need to get all the fields. Sometimes I get one number, sometimes I get 2 numbers. And I'm hoping to get 2 numbers, that's the idea. So the rewards are good to get, but these animations, it's really boring. So if there was one constructive criticism, you know, this is a mobile game after all, unfortunately. Not a fantasy game. I would really be happy without these games. Now, I still have to play them because otherwise I would get it into a disadvantage. If you check the rewards, I got Eternity and Adamants. Good rewards are the following. These Star Souls because they are kind of rare, or these Void Mithril. Both of them are fine, given that I'm in VIP0, and given that I get bottlenecks with Void Mithril rather, I will go for this. It is a bad deal to invest in Commander and Champion. Commander may be okay, but you don't need Commander tokens that much. You need Champion tokens. For example, Sister. But investing in this comes at a disadvantage with respect to pulling Covenants in the other event. So then why collect these? It doesn't make sense. You can convert your diamonds 4 days out of 14 every 2 weeks into Covenants. Use that and just keep these. Most of the time these are bad deals. I didn't know that before, so I got some of these chests. Now I'm ignoring them. I only get these chests whenever there is nothing better to select, and now there is Void Mithril, for example. So I'm drawing 2. Good. Obtain quills, and I got a mission completed. You need to get all the way to 100 to get all the extra quills as well, to max out the event. It's amazing. Now we can acknowledge the wins and go and check out the Covenant event. So in the Covenant event you have 1 free pool every single day, and we got something. But whenever you use the Covenant event, just go all the way to 210. That's the most important thing. And unit store, you get the Divine Herald units. These are the top 5. And you have a random selection of units. Now the bad news for us is that I will need to 6-star Sister. Sooner or later I will use Arcane Angel and Arcane Archer as well. There is no Arcane Archer right now. I might need the Dark Elemental sooner or later, just for variety, even though it's not within my synergy. This is not Order Union, this is Life Union. As odd as it sounds, Dark Elemental is Life Union. But I would need 80 tokens in total, and currently I have 0. So this is the difficulty right now, that I won't get 80 units, at least in this round, while some of my competitors are quite well off, because they either invested money or they just saved a bit more. Now let's see what we can do with the Elite Hero tokens. I just go with 1 and check out if there are any heroes that I can collect, but with just 10 it doesn't make much sense, so I will continue collecting this to get a bit more of these hero tokens. And by the way, you can also purchase SSR units. You can check if you have any worth taking. Naga, Giant, Red Dragon, it's being collected is just slow, and Shark Trainer. It doesn't hurt if you add more SSR units. Now the thing is, with SSR units as well, you want to use these selection chests to unlock new units, not existing units. Unless you're in big trouble in terms of strength, because then we could use these for, let's say, Angel or Paladin, but right now we don't need that. So I will just keep things as they are. Now whenever it's Thursday or Monday, don't forget to play the Endless Inferno. You just click this go to, and you go to whichever level, but then handpick these skills. Now accuracy, tenacity, dodge, thank you for nothing. I will use accuracy this time. Why? Because I have the Wyvern. I focus on the strongest element. Now, hero, whenever you see hero and unit, unless it's unit damage or unit recovery or damage reduction or damage, usually hero defense is better. Now I'll use hero defense anyway. Now knowledge and spell power can be ignored. Recovery is good. Unit accuracy versus health, I'll use health. Hero attack versus unit attack speed, This time I will gamble on unit attack speed. I haven't tested out the results. It's sometimes I check out what happens if you have attack speed. Obviously it contributes. Now hero attack 280 is the optimal selection. Hero defense. And here we have two bad selections, tenacity or unit. Well, it's not that bad, but it's okay. I use tenacity in this case. Damage reduction versus attack. Now damage reduction is better. Unit attack, the problem is that if you have like some small unit, 9-person unit with a really small attack skill, that 140% is a small nominal number. Accuracy, hero attack, obvious. Unit damage or initial magic, both are fine. I will use initial magic this time just in case. And we'll see how we fare. Not too well, but we can still win. And we got the magical spell combination. By the way, using Gelu or using Catherine in Endless Inferno as well gives you this extra that sometimes you discover spells, because you need to use units or heroes that have spells in all four: fire, air, water and earth, because randomly you get the proper spells. Now let's see. Attack power, unit health, unit attack. Good question. I don't know what the nominal attack numbers are, but health seems to be logical to me. And you see all the buff selections, so you can check out how you fare. This is a new record for us in the Endless Inferno. Quite borderline, but fortunately we got some healing. The Judicator moves left and right, but at the end some units got defeated and basically that was it. So we're still weak enough. But you see, we're placing second in total, so made good progress. Amazing. Let's go back. And one more thing I wanted to check out is the Abyss then. You see that your objective is to get to the end of the trial. In 3 days I completed 57% of all. So you purchase a free ticket, purchase a 20 diamond ticket, and up to you how many of the 50 diamond tickets you purchase. So far I'm not gonna purchase any, maybe in the afternoon I will. And you can also check if you have a new chapter unlocked, this time not yet. And I assume that I'm only gonna get to level 90 tomorrow. So confirm. And unfortunately we only got 25 dust. Oh no, actually that's good, because with the sweep you can check how many times you want this. I'm purchasing the daily 120 energy and then spending it on sweep. Good. So I got 5 times 25 this time. So going back to the town, and then you can upgrade the Eternal Crown here. This is a new feature as well. You need to get to level 3. Now I usually benefit from Attacker and Ranger. So I start with Attacker. Okay. And also in the support, unlocking this for 900 diamonds, it will happen sooner or later, but not now. I have other things to spend, plus Covenant. Okay. One more thing, that in every 4 weeks on week 2, you get this event. And in this event you have to battle 3 times every single day, that's one. And the second thing is that you need to get 5200 power, or 5200 points to reap these rewards, you see. Anyone can reach 5200 points, it's just a matter of 20, 30, 40 times 3 battles. It's really boring, you will lose a lot, but you will always climb the rankings all the way to 5200 points. This is a must, because there you can get hero shards. So all these elite heroes that you saw, I purchased them through the Dragon Store. So I'm gonna do 3 battles. Results don't really matter. I mean, I know that I won't climb up. I will need to be a bit stronger to climb upwards. With another account I keep on climbing up and up and up all the way to 7000 and maybe more. it's always 3 battles, and unfortunately we cannot abbreviate it. We have to look at the whole battle, and we have to look at us getting beaten up well, not every single time, but like 80% of the time. And above 5200 you can lose rank. Below 5200 you can only gain. That's the weirdness. Now 2 more triple battles. Okay, that's the first one. We get beaten up. How surprising. Then the second one, and then comes the third one. So we get beaten up again. And you see, you just look at 9 losses in total. It's not bad, because you get the rewards. That's the most important thing. One day we're gonna get to 10 million power. Now here we might win, because the opponent only has 3 million. I hope not 30 million. So he has a stronger team. This must have been the stronger team out, or strongest team out of the 3. We will see. And then he has some weaker teams as well. Now, if this is a weaker team, I don't know. Yeah, actually it is, you see. So 3 million power, it's obvious that sooner or later we will win. But maybe this is not that weak either. Okay, this is a weak team, okay. So, we won, amazing. Rewards, we collect them. These coins on the left are important. Now, I'm gonna check one more thing in defense, formation. Because it might happen that I'm not using sister yet. Let's see. So, I have a strongest team. And some support. Yeah, that's what I thought. I neither have support nor adjutants. So, supports help. Adjutants. No, not here. This is not the strongest team that I have. Second and the third team are stronger. So this team has the castle units, this team has the 2 rangers and the wyvern. So here in support you will need some archers that are not positioned. You see, I'm not that well off with range units, but I will get another range supporter, and for adjutant I will place the adjutant either here or in the other one. Now this makes sense. Now for this one I need something castle. I'm not sure if I'll get any castle units down here. No, I don't. Then instead of castle, a caster unit is good. This increases our chances slightly, not too much. Sometimes you need to do this. And here we've decided already, so we have the attackers, it's good. So save the formation, keep everything else, and we have nothing else to do. Max out all these things. Now every single day click on this horn, because you get 10 diamonds plus some extra things. But this is nearing the end of the life cycle of this event. You just have 2 more days. So sooner or later I'll have to spend the remaining, currently 80, in 2 days maybe more, currency. I could get prayer stones, or I could save for a purple artifact, or I could save for these divination. You see, divination voucher I have 184, not too much, but some. Treasure hunt 170. So I could collect one of them, focus on one of them. In other accounts I focus a bit better, here I focused quite badly. Okay, now you saw that we had some lucky spell. Lucky discovery. I'm gonna write this down. Air, triple air and fire. So that's the current idea. Air, 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 fire. I will write this just in case, because the reason why it is important to write down is that tomorrow may be only the first of the 4 changes, and then you can check out it with fire, air, fire, or water, air, fire, or something else. Claim. Now, this is good because you got 50 diamonds for this random spell. Duel of Champions. Unit chart, we already got it from one of our guild members. This is a new currency for the Battle of Unions. We will spend it sooner or later, and we got 60 energy, that always helps. But I think we're, oh no, we're already getting the 150 energy. So we'll go and spend the 150 energy. We'll go to the underground. I start with Awakening. Oh, too bad, I didn't know that I would complete this. Most likely we will need to do Duel of Champions, and I will only be able to do this tomorrow. Rookie mistake, it happens. So we got 200, we finish the Awakening mission, and oh no, campaign, we haven't done campaign. Okay, that's good to know. So we got lucky because it's not Duel of Champions. Now, Selokan is really bad here. I cannot beat Selokan, even now. So this means that unfortunately I have to reset. And go to stage 8. Now that won't help much. But now, instead of pressing quick sweep, I will check how I can use the Griffin. Now, in this specific case, it might happen that it will take multiple days, because most of my opponents have this Wyvern and the Griffin will just die. And dies fast. So what can I do? First of all, I'll place the Griffin. I think this is the Griffin, yeah. Place the Griffin here. Second, I'll replace the Griffin with Vampire or Wolf Rider. Yeah, Wolf Rider is golden, so I'll replace it with that unit. And I could strengthen. No, actually strengthening doesn't make sense. I'll just keep this. And we'll hope that the Griffin survives. If not, then that was it for today, for the Awakening progress. But no, actually our Griffin survived, because we have a lot of healing. Unfortunately, we have no control over whom to heal. We have limited control. I show you one element of control, okay? So here in the artifacts, you have some skills. You see that I could add Undead Army, and this would give us an Undead unit, and Elemental Spirit, that would give us a Spirit unit. Those are all weak units. So if you keep on healing that unit, that's bad. So for example, the Angel can revive one unit. And if it revives these units, then the skill was used for a bad purpose. That's why I disabled those skills. Let's continue. Yeah, we have a level 87 Wyvern. I'm not sure if we will be lucky or not. We will see. Battle. If it doesn't work out, I have ideas. So I go to the pause button and check out how we fare. Quite well. Then I don't need to have ideas. Okay, second battle won. Now there is one more. And then I will sweep. Okay, I'll increase my own chances by going to the artifacts and max out everything I can. There is not too much. By the way, go from bottom up, because these top artifacts cost a lot. So this is the new item we get to level 6. And let's see if we can upgrade the middle. No, because we are missing some casting crystals. Okay, let's go up. and up. Here it's out of balance, we need these shoes. Or boots of polarity, or what is this? Yeah, boots of polarity. And we got some more upgrade. Knowledge, intelligence, I mean, not my priority, but we can do the upgrade regardless. Okay, so going back to the campaign, 3rd level, and we'll try our luck. We'll see if we get lucky or not for the awakening. If we won't get lucky, that we have 2 options to still win. One option is that we cancel, and if canceling doesn't work because I misclicked, then the other option is revival. But it seems like we're winning. Good. So from now on, I can simply quick sweep. Damage reduction, obvious. Here nothing is obvious. Magic resistance doesn't give you much. Intelligence, knowledge, well, maybe intelligence is the best bet pick. And now we get this sword. I need this currency, Heaven Cast Stones. Selokan is still there. So here we have to battle. We'll go to level 12, I think, and Selokan will drop the order more and more and more. But unfortunately, we won't be able to beat him for a while, and I'll show you why. And this is why it's important to have low power, as ironic as it sounds. The game conditions you in week 1 to accumulate as much power as possible because there was a power competition. It's deceiving, it's bad. If I could start over, I would not buff my account up to high fake power, but I would focus on attack defense mainly. I would focus on my main formation, synergy, and keep my power as low as possible, because the lower the power, the easier opponents you get here in the campaign. And the easier your opponents, the more rewards you get. So unfortunately now we will have to stop around fight number 12 out of 15, simply because we cannot beat Selokan, and Selokan already has lower power. He just purchased better artifacts. I checked out that he was VIP 13. I could figure it out somewhere. I'll soon show you where. Well, magic regeneration is fine too. It could be better because these battles last longer than 20. Now, if in the friendship store you can recall some players. So here in the friendship store, recall friends, and here you can see Selokan somewhere. Here he is, logged in 59 days ago, VIP 13. That's where I saw for the first time where he was. He played about 60 days ago and hasn't played ever since. And in the ranking he dropped down to 5th. 7th this time, 7th. But if you check out his artifacts, it's crazy. Still first in the ranking. And look at this, all these artifacts. He purchased so much, everything, except for this. But the reason why he didn't purchase this artifact is simple. It's because it didn't exist back in the days in the game. That's why. So making more progress in the campaign. At least he saved $50 or euros or whatever. Good. And now we'll try our luck and we'll most likely fail. Now these 9-player units will lose quite quickly, so I might either go for attack with the Dark Elemental, or I'll go for healing with the Mermaid. I'll try Mermaid this time, or we can try both if we're quick enough. you'll see that the battle will start quite well, but it will continue really badly. Yeah, you see it starts well, we're even, and then the battle comes and our units are just lose. Now this is Mermaid. Mermaid cannot heal. Now the other option is that we place Dark Elemental here and go all out attack. This is a very strong unit, the Dark Elemental. This won quite a lot of battles for Bedondir, the owner of this unit. You see we got a bit more damage dealt, but obviously we fall back afterwards. But you see that with this unit the opponent has more of a chance. Or no, the opponent is taking more damage. We have more of a chance. So we need to get 20 underground levels completed. Obviously with the top we don't have much, so you click on a random unit and you go to tower, because in castle everyone is upgraded. And let's check out, we need 10 of these. So I usually farm the blue spells because they are worth the most when selling, and I farm castle units. And then I take the remaining green spells. We need one more. The griffins are not bad either. I'll collect the griffins next time. So we got one upgrade. Okay, so we finished some of the battles and we can awaken the griffin. I should have done this earlier, but it wouldn't have changed much with the Selokan battle anyway. So now we have Royal Griffin, amazing. And I have purchased 360 of these soul stones in the regular store. So we will have a good time now. Own attack speed 40%. Target unit attack speed decrease. Now, if I could choose, I would decrease the target unit's attack speed because other people might attack the same unit. Lions, start of the battle, unit damage reduction of friendly melee units. That helps. Unit damage of friendly flying units by 40%. I don't have many flying units, so this is better. But we don't have to choose yet, we still have to upgrade first. Enhance. Enhance again. And enhance again. This was fast, we just need 160 more. So I will choose this. And we don't have to choose the top one yet. And that's good. So we don't have a star soul awakening, so we can spend these griffin shards here. And we got to 6 stars. That's also important because now we can activate potential. We can either wait for a level up one day or an awakening, griffin awakening one day, or we can just spend these shards. I will just spend them this time. It's easy to get griffin tokens after all. So our griffin is now stronger. You can also check what kind of rewards we get, but given that first you need 5 tokens to upgrade one level, then 10, then 15, then 20, placing them evenly doesn't hurt. So we have quite a good griffin this time. And let's see the completion. This is good. Now we'll do arena later. Maybe I won't even do it until the late afternoon or evening. And we still have Battle of Glory, we'll do it later. And we still have the Guild Adventure. So let's go to the Guild Adventure. Let's see how many points we've collected. Yeah, 307. Okay, for the sake of the video, I will do a guild adventure. After all, we can learn a lot from proper execution. First thing we always do, look at these two players. Crazy, isn't it? They leave their account right here, and they are not earning diamonds. Windry does the same thing all the time. Okay. So we get these. Now I will check if I need to collect anything at the bottom, because then I would go downwards. But not really. Nothing at the top either. Specifically, I'm looking for universal hero tokens, but there are none on the whole map. Sometimes, there it is. Tavern. So I will have to get the tavern sooner or later. So first I'm gonna go and complete this tunnel. Here it is. You can choose between the third and the fourth chapter. Given that in the third chapter a dragon was defeated, I'll look around in the fourth chapter just in case I can get anything. And it seems like the answer is yes, because there is this chest. Doesn't hurt. And then we will attack one of the units, the bottom unit. If you're in a good guild, then you're synchronized. And we'll see if the remaining dragons will be attacked. Okay. Now it's a bit slow, because the algorithm has to calculate with quite a lot of different factors. So we have to go through this 3 times. There is a grinding element of this game, obviously. 126 million, that's not bad. So we're gonna finish second in this battle, I think, at the end. So we just have to wait for the resolution and do it once more. So you need these 3 battles to earn these cubes. And by the way, not many players max out all these possibilities. I go for everything that I can collect possibly, at the expense of executing on battles. So I don't do much optimization, that trying this unit, trying that unit. I'm too weak for that at the moment. And there is a marginal gain. So I'm going back to the town. Given there are 3 teleports in total, I'll use the first one. You always teleport 1 or teleport 4 hexes. I'll go here. Moving up means that you can collect this one and collect this one and go for this. You need to collect as many of these as possible. That's why I was trying to spot this on the map. Then on the way back, I will collect some of the units that are worth collecting. The one detour is not worth for me, so I will just go this way and collect this unit in exchange for gold. I'll do an instant kill, and you need 3 more steps to get here. So first I'll check out the other guild, what's going on in there, and if I can see anything worth collecting or anything not yet discovered, then I'll go there, but there is not much. And by the way, there is something I know that most players don't, that here is, exactly in this hex, there is a diamond mill. It is a mill, so it's a diamond mill to raid. So you can check it out here. Yeah, not activated for the opponent, but we can still raid it for 20 diamonds. If you have nothing better to do, I just go for the diamonds. Diamonds always help. And it seems like there is not much better to do. We can go to the top for resources and then climb our way down. and maybe we will have an option. We still have 25 minutes of pathfinding. Now we can go on the right and collect all these resources, or teleport across the mountains and go left. Both have merits, because we either get more resources and an attempt to collect the griffin, or an attempt to collect the swordsman. It's a cowardly monster. I don't know what that means. Maybe they just give us some diamonds, but not the units themselves. So yeah, we got lucky with griffins. So we collect everything we can. The 2 detour, actually it's a 1 detour, 1 hex detour. It helps. We got the Minotaur. And you see that in my path, basically I maximize everything I can. You know what, I just go 2 hexes up and I collect all the resources. This is a perfect resource collection point. And after the resource collection, we can check if we go downwards or upwards. Both have merits, once again. The downwards option could be a bit better. But you see that we only have 69 energy. Now, never leave the 100 extra energy on the table, and unless you have a very strong reason, don't buy this extra 50. It doesn't make much sense. And also, you have 100 more energy, not in the challenge task, but in the guild adventure. You see 100 more moves if you claim this. So don't leave this on the table. Spend those 100 extra movement points while you have pathfinding. Very important. Those 30 minutes. That's why we complete this adventure all the time. So now we have 269 steps, which means 20 hexes. 20 hexes plus 2 teleports. And we need 60 movement to reach the underground. I think we won't reach this bottom part, so we have to do our best to reach this Shrine of Magic. Given that we're not collecting harpies, I'm not tempted to go up there. So I think that I will just pass on collecting some of these resources and teleport this time to here. Because from both hexes, this and this, we reach the same hex. But before reaching the hex, we can do a resource collection. Not that good. Anyway, we don't have a better option to spend resource collection this time, so I just collect the resources. This monster is usually killable. And this time I'm gonna go this way, because we can fix the detour with a teleport and get the Pegasus regardless. So instant kill. And this is how we maximize our chances. Because with pathfinding you never know if you get a lot of bonus movements. Now it doesn't look like it. Then you might reach the diamond location. It's just kind of unlikely. Now you can choose between monsters and resources, but here you have resources as well, so I'd rather go this way. Sooner or later we will have to fight. So we go this way. And yeah, we won't reach the diamonds. Very unlikely. Maybe if I had one more teleport to not have to avoid these, let's see, then we could reach it, but it's very unlikely. At least we can raid this building. Doesn't hurt, doesn't help much either, and it's not that far actually. It's not very far. We would have needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes in total. Now we don't have any teleports more, so tough luck. I would rather go back to the town and earn diamonds. You're not gonna invest 50 diamonds in exchange for getting 20, it doesn't make sense. So let's see if we can get anything for gold. Only one thing. Let's see if it's worth it. No, it's not. So no, absolutely not. Maybe. So it's kind of an expensive choice, but we need these spell scrolls. A lot of things depend on having spell scrolls. So I started doing this exchange even if it's not worth it that much. After all, it's converting 6 energy to this. And you see, I exactly nailed the energy requirement. Pathfinding didn't reward us with much. So we got 1 energy left and we go and defend. I saw a lot of opponents spend a full day almost reaching the castle, but not quite. And then they don't turn 6 diamonds an hour. During the weekend it's 12 to 24 diamonds an hour. These small things add up. So now we have we've completed everything except for King of the Arena Battle of Glory. So we can be proud of ourselves. This was a productive day. Don't forget to collect the energy as well. Maybe we'll spend the energy. Yeah, 60 something energy, it's not bad. And collect the discovery reward. And we'll check out what is going on in the account. So in inventory, you can use this. We'll be able to spend the eternity element sooner or later. I still need to strategize on what I want to use. We can spend on roster, well, not spend, but check out the roster. And one more thing, you can press synthesis here to level up the crystals. So you move them up to purple crystals to suffer less. And filling unit talent with purple crystals is better. Now I haven't shown you the marketplace. So always refresh as many times as you can. Then arena. Master Archer, that helps. Campaign. Here we got the 5 griffins and the Heaven Cast stones. No artifacts. Here I don't need Catherine anymore. Let's see which unit I should collect. We need 55 for Mephala, 40 for Yog, and 40 for this other hero, whatever the name is. Sephiroth. No, Sephiroth, even worse. Good, so we're collecting these units because we need universal hero stats. Duel of Champions. I'm collecting Rashka to get to number 30. And we got it. So now we're gonna go to the heroes and check out Rashka wherever he is. Oh, yeah, this is not the most user-friendly selection. There it is. So here, press plus, mark. No, first slot. So actually slotting is done. So maybe I made a mistake here. And we don't need to collect these 30 anymore. I have collected this already. It's not a problem, because then we had some leftover units. But with memory extraction, when Rashka is maxed out and Gelu is maxed out as well, we can just sell these tokens. It helps quite a lot. Dismantle them and we get 175 of this currency. It helps because then you go to the memory store and you can purchase all these units. Now the only unit worth purchasing is Hieronymus. So you can start purchasing this unit and after 30 tokens you get a new hero. That helps. Although it's still a long way, so I won't make the purchase, it takes time. So that's an option. Now, regarding leveling up, collect all these experience points. Very important. Plus the energy. It Takes time to collect them, but that's how you get to Steadwick. And I think we're gonna be 2 days late in total. It's not much. Okay. Also premium card. Always monitor when you reach level 50 because you need to swap out the premium card. Now, leveling up power. We've seen the artifacts already. And what else? Store. I forgot the store. So you go all the way to the bottom and move up. And there is the elves chest. We got something. Okay, let's see the options here. This is where we will possibly spend it on this twinkling brilliance. Oh, actually that's not a bad thing to check, because here is sister, exclusive weapon, awaken. We need 70 in total to awaken this weapon. This gives us something. That's optimal spending currently. So we go back to the eternity elements. This one. Exchange it in exchange for 70. I exchange it to 30 to signal that this is what I'm collecting right now, just in case I forgot. And now we go here, exclusive, awaken, and you have these extra things. I read this once, like back in the days. I know that there are 4 sisters in total and each of them does something different. So this is the weapon awakening, click to continue. That's why I got the eternity adamant. And we got some extra power as well. And by the way, we're in level 79. If you get to level 80, you get 5 extra unit damage. So our sister is gonna be quite good. So level 80 weapon. Okay, and skin wise, I mean, you can check all these skins. I will go to the second skin this time. Although hiding the skills and going back to the basic skin just as if I was weaker, that has its merits as well. Good. The Thursday dragon fight is also here. Now I didn't optimize much. One thing that we could do is, let's test this out. We have these heroes that are the hero hotspots. I will try this out. That we have the usual formation, and we go to the support. We place our leader to the adjutant and use this very weak hero. Even 2 stars doesn't matter. We'll see if this helps. Now for direct comparison, I might test out these adjutants for now. Let's also see the... Oh, we don't have any background units, so I might swap out this defensive unit. Although there is no... Yeah, this unit could help as well, but given that it is not there, we can strengthen castle synergy, but it's still level 3, so nothing changed. So this means that I would rather go for this defensive unit. At least we get some extra defensive buffs for this battle angel. So we'll try with Gelu and we'll see if we're better off than with Catherine, or with the Raider for that matter. So unfortunately we'll have to spend 90 seconds because at 0:30 there is gonna be a big bang. But we will see the end result. If this plus 50% pays off or not. I have no idea yet. You see that these extra units are fighting, but this hero is only 2 stars, so we'll see if it pays off. The units deal the most damage, not the hero. We have 10 more seconds. And obviously the game is accelerated to 2x or 4x, I'm not sure. So 102 million, and the final damage is 219 million. Because of the hotspot hero. I think that we cannot compete with this. Even if you got to 140 million or something. So this time, out of memory that I used to deal 140 million, 130 million damage in total, I will just accept this extra 50% and sweep twice. And collect the rewards. Don't forget, collect the rewards. In the evening you got more of these chests, so we'll have time to open them until the evening. So what else? Here we bought the weapon. We have some more void mithril, worth checking out the champions once we've collected enough. Banners, not now. And you have the Master of Exploration. This is nothing special. And login reward. Let's see the second part. Got some Heavencast stones. We got some soul stones. We got some more soul stones. And this is a paid offer. We're not using this. There is a treasure hunt contract, a tarot contract, and an astrological contract. Now this is new. It was added last week. If you're thinking about spending money like ever, these contracts provide infinite value with infinite time, you know, because you get back every tenth of your spend. So this is a percentage wise. These are the best offers in the whole game near the end, not in early game. So in early game, if you are looking for something, you won't be able to see this in most cases. Growth Fund 1. So it's $9.99. We just have value added tax or sales tax in the EU because politicians have to distribute something to their friends, you know. So there is, it's $11.99. Now regarding the Growth Fund 2 option, it's $49.99. It's bad to see that because of living in a region it's more expensive. And the overhead is kind of high as well, you know. But that's the name of the game. You won't be able to trick this system with much because it depends on your Google account's location, not on your VPN location. Okay. So now we have completed basically everything except for spending the last bits of energy. I will spend 1. And that's why, so you see that we got another battle. We need to unlock all 3 of these. And now we can test the new unit. And we have a second adjutant, don't forget the second adjutant. So this is something worth doing every single week. And I know what else I forgot. Because it's Thursday. So on Wednesday, Thursday, there are, and even Friday, there are 2 activities. One is this illusion thing. So I have done all 20 battles for the dragons. And the siege had ended, so I have nothing else to do this time. But usually I do. So if there is a siege, then you have to do the siege to get the extras. But here is a commander duel that I haven't done. EU 266. You need to do the following. You have 3 attempts in total. So deal maximum damage. It doesn't matter how, just deal the maximum damage. Yeah, we're a bit weak, but anyway, damage is good. Unfortunately, we're VIP 0, so after this we only have 18 battles and not 20. it's displayed nowhere in the VIP system that you have 20 battles instead of 18 in the regular unit battle, not with the Judicator battle. But you will need to finish at least 15 of those 18 battles, because this event is good for earning Dragon Blood. I'll soon show you how. You just complete the 3 battles. Done. So next, I'll show you the ranking. Dragon Blood, there you go. We're 9th in the ranking at the moment, but we haven't completed any of our duos, so we'll move up to 3rd place or 4th place or something. So these are the main rewards that we're playing for, because you can exchange them for like 6 Crusaders or 6 Paladins, not Crusaders, Paladins, or 6 Angels. And I think I'm gonna slot between these 2 players, 4th or 5th place. We'll see. So battle. Here the name of the game is that you need to see which units to beat. So here specifically, it's hard to see, because the 788404 is 6-digit. The 6 millions are 7-digit. I tested the 7-digit opponents. It's hard to beat them. So I'll go for the 6-digit opponents and the 1 million opponent. And we earn merit. So you need to collect merit, not the flags. Don't care about the flags. Care about merit, because you need to earn the maximum with respect to your opponents. And you have quick combat enabled, then everything is automatic. Check this checkbox and then confirm. It's quite bad with tapping, because it's a small surface, so it's not too accessible. But we've gotten used to this already. So collect merit as much as you can. 230 merit, round completed. And never misclick. It's very important. Because sometimes the game surprises you with some strange value, like 10 million, and this is just 1 million. To see 7 digits versus 8 digits, it's quite hard. So keep on collecting the merit. And usually you get 2 weak opponents and 2 strong opponents, and don't even bother defeating the strong opponents. It's not worth it. Just collect the merit. If you want to sandbag or optimize, then you could also do the following. Actually, it's not a bad idea. I haven't tested this. That you just go for the stronger weak opponent out of the 2. You see that you earn more merit. Not 230, not 220, but 240. And if you see a very weak opponent, just pass. Round completed. And now select the stronger one. And round completed. And select the stronger one. We get less flags, so it's bad for the server battle, but we're gonna gain regardless. So round completed. This is something that I just figured out. You still have to test this, because obviously you can beat this one, 740k, but it's not gonna be 240 merits. Okay, 238. I'm not sure how much it means merit wise, but when I see a 505k, obviously we might get less merit. I would need to see the merit calculation algorithm. $238. What about this one? Not enough, so we'll purchase a bit more. It's just 10 diamonds, so it's worth boosting our ranking. 245, very good merit wise. So round completed, purchase a second one. Yeah, these are 2 bad choices. Not sure if I can complete the round. Yeah, actually I can complete the round, so you can even complete rounds and go for 7-digit units. It's even better. I'm discovering this game mode for the first time on how to optimize this. 244. And these little increments add up. So I'm not battling these. And here we have two good battles. Unfortunately, we can only participate in one. Okay, we max out the merit that we can possibly gain. Oh, I could have kept this for tomorrow, this battle. Most likely it would have stayed. We claim the rewards. We have some achievements. I have no idea if it's worth using these achievements or going for these achievements. Most of the time you have these to collect, but you collect them anyway, so maybe it's worth positioning ourselves so that we max them out. We still have time tomorrow. And let's see the ranking. Position 5 as expected, and with the merit optimization we managed to get 222 gap between ourselves and the other player. I think 100 out of them was merit optimization. And you see that I think they are doing the same thing, because otherwise how could they have less flags? But anyway, we can be proud of ourselves in here. You see, this is a mixture of two servers. Once again, he has the power to do a proper fight. I have no idea what he's doing in 20th place. He has the energy to keep on attacking me for 5th place, and he hasn't maintained this 5th place like ever, not even once. And I can show you how this battle works. I'm not even buffed. I could buy into the King store as well, which is also an option. King store, you see, and I can buy all these. I won't do this because otherwise, if I did it, I would have had to do this purchase before I started all these activities, including the dragon. But anyway, he's not gonna play the dragon because he just logged in once in a day. No focus. And you see, the issue is that in the arena, sometimes I get lucky, sometimes I get unlucky, who knows. But I'll do one attack. And I'll show you what the problem is. Oftentimes, as an attacker, you can win. Not always, but oftentimes. Now, I tested these units because this unit falls really fast. I was trying to go for less synergy bonuses and more like not 9-person units but 1-person unit, because it has more HP, more everything. But it didn't pay out. I was testing a bit whether this formation makes sense or doesn't make sense. Obviously it has its limits because we have a weak unit here, we have a weak unit here. They are strong in terms of individual power, they are just weak in aggregate because these are just basic units. We need to swap them with other commanders, champions, divine heralds. But anyway, let's try this out and let's conclude what we need to conclude. So if you watch the battle, at the beginning you either get lucky or you get unlucky. This time we got a bit unlucky because our main units started falling fast. This is a new development, and then it's out of balance and we have a hard time getting it back to balance because the Judicator and sister, or rather the sister and the opponent, just gives the opponent some revival, and this is why we're losing. But it's quite easy to turn this around, and this is a new development that my units fall too fast, far too fast. So I have to do something about it, and what I'm thinking about is that whenever I fight, I will need to replace those units that fall really fast with some units that survive for a while so that they can deal some damage. I'm gonna do this sooner or later and I'll test it out, and then I'll be able to win this back. But either way, there are options to beat him without any extra buffs, because we have this non-transitivity relationship. I'm quite certain that Marcus, so number 6, he's gonna beat Winry today, and I still have the upper hand over him. So every single time we battle, I win. You can can check out the report. Yeah, Winry, of course. So last time we battled, this is what happened. Check out the history from time to time. Who attacks you? Winry attacks me every single day. Why? I have no idea. He thinks he's stronger, which may be the case today. But you see, I'm beating Marcus big time. Really big time. So this is the non-transitive relationship between, like, Winry can beat me, maybe, if I can accept that at all. Not sure if I can accept that, because sometimes I win even with this setup. Sometimes I can still win. I tested this. Maybe it's like 40%, 30%. And I know my weakness, I'll work on it. Now, so let's pretend that he can always beat me, fine. But I can beat Marcus, and Marcus can beat Winry. So this is a circular beating. So the one that gets the top spots is gonna be the one who is there at 9 PM server time, just before 9 PM server time, and launches the latest attack. So for this reason, if he stops playing this time, it is not gonna attack at exactly before 9 PM, and he hasn't done that even in one day. Okay, once he logged in at around like 10:30 PM or something. But it was a one-time thing, and it was not strategic because he would have logged in a bit before. It was just a missed opportunity. So if he doesn't do this, then we're gonna get those two positions every single day. It's not only in the arena, in the glory arena. So we're playing some mind games. Every single day we played some mind games with Marcus. There we attack each other, because he's in position 1, I'm in position 2, I attack him, he attacks me back, and so on, and whoever launches the latest attack wins. Fine, this is a good game, but if you check out the rewards, not these rewards, yeah, these rewards actually, in the rank, no, the ranking, yeah, that's these rewards. There is, whether you finish first or second, it doesn't matter much. It's not that much winner takes all as the arena. The arena can make or break your progress. Why? Because the ranking is top heavy. So first place gets 500 diamonds a day. It's right now Celocam for no reason. He's not playing for almost 60 days. He's not been playing. 430, 380, 340, and I'm getting 300. I have a gap of 200 diamonds a day. I have a gap of 140 diamonds with respect to the second place, who is bottom. 80 gap with respect to the third place. So you see, it matters. And with Winry, he keeps on going back to position 18, and he's missing out on not 100 diamonds, because he's going for this 100 diamonds a day if he knows what this payout is at all. Most likely he doesn't. He goes for this, but he could just settle for these 40 diamonds here in position 7 and just accept that this is the position to be in until he can beat Marcus, or until he can get some discipline to log in exactly before the close of this battle. This is what makes or breaks his progress, because now obviously we're pushing him back to position 20. And by the way, I don't have the energy to lower my defenses every single day and go past the top 10 and attack Winry from there. I don't have this energy. So he could have just done one thing. From position 18, go up to position 7 or 8 or whichever he can beat. Maybe he cannot even beat Zerzmar, I don't know. But suppose he beats Zerzmar, he goes to position 7. He attacks me from position 7 to position 5. I go back to position 7. Then when we attack him back, either Marcus or me, or both, he's gonna go back to position 7 and earn 40 diamonds more a day. He doesn't do this, he goes back to position 18 and earns 40 diamonds less. Why? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But anyway, these mistakes add up, and given his VIP6 and I'm not, I'm happy to stay ahead. Possibly with alliances. Okay, let me spend the final diamonds. Spend spending on tower. Oh, I've left off collecting these units, and now the blue spells only. And now job well done. We have some optimization to do most of the time, but this video is getting a bit long. Go to the Magic Guild, bookshelf, dismantle. Oh, before dismantling we have an upgrade available, that's always handy. It boosts hero stats as well, unfortunately not just attack and defense. If you want to focus on real hero spell boost, fire is the place to be, and earth for attack and defense. If you wanted to boost that. I'm not optimizing for this, so I'm paying the price of being too strong in terms of power. Fake power, but not real power. That's a mistake. You see, it's so hard to learn this game, so even after 120 days I have a lot to learn. If I started all over again, which I might one day, then I would know things a lot better. So let's dismantle this. We're getting some tokens, and you could buy some spells, that's fine, but now the primary use case for me is to increase magic talent if I can. I still need some extra for the arrows, because most of our units have arrows. Okay, so we are farming these spells, and sooner or later we'll get better there as well. Alright, we're above 1000. Let's compare this to our opponents. See, he's a bit better in attack, but his defense is really bad. That's why he's losing oftentimes. Mr. Pete, he got the Adela that I couldn't, and is a bit behind given his VIP3 plus. Doing okay, not especially good, not especially bad. He's gonna be stronger for a while. This unit, stronger in attack, weaker in defense, but stronger than the other fish unit. I mean fish, Cov unit. Really good in terms of attack and better in terms of defense. I don't know why. Maybe it's the necromancers not being favored by the game. Let's see Winry. I think he has bad stats. Yeah, look at these stats. So the only reason why he can challenge me, by the way, the only reason is that he decided on buying all the commanders and champions that he could get and 3-star them. But he has more commanders and champions because, for example, his troll was swapped out. So he spent 80 covenants on trolls. And now he's not even playing trolls, he's playing the Judicator Sister double and Battle Angel. So he's going to castle. This switch is gonna cost him a lot, because as he swaps out more and more of these units, then instead of increasing the stars, he's gonna lose more and more. But I have to do something against this double, because he made a change. I have to develop the counter strategy. So how can we develop the counter strategy? I'm not sure if he's in my friends list. I will double check. He is. Good. Duel. And this is how you can test things. Because now I will swap out those units that fall really fast. So first of all, I'll do an example fight. And by the way, the reason why I'm in the top 2 spots is that, you see, I almost won again. Although not almost, because the Wyvern was still quite okay. Oh, I should have done this once more. So, fight, I wanted the stats of when the unit starts falling. We can see it here as well. Now they are falling more slowly. You see, I only lost the archer. But apparently it's a bit randomized, so this time... Oh, and I forgot again. Once again, one more duel. It seems like that he found something out against me, so we need to do something with this Judicator Sister problem. So now, yeah, this change really benefited him. Stats, that's what I wanted. There you go. So you have duration. Like, what is this? Damage taken here, that's something else. And duration 47, 24, 44. Marksman 28 seconds, Seraph 12 seconds. This is healing duration. So you need to check out when the units exit. And some of these units exit really fast. And they don't take much damage. So in these cases, we need to swap them out. So what I'm thinking about is swapping some of the units out with some others. So for example, these 9-man units will go back to support. It's not bad to use them as support. We'll move them back. And unfortunately, I don't have alternatives. Actually, I do. I'll get this unit to attack the back row. We will see, it's usually not a good idea. And let's see, this is a 9-person unit, this is a 9-person unit. I won't be that much better off with it. I'll move Judicator to the back row and use another attacker, but this is a 1-person unit. Let's see what happens with this setup. And I can also use the Griffin instead of the Berserker. I'm not checking synergy. You see, Berserker falls really fast. Not a good choice. But I have another option. Oops. Let's get back. Friends. I have another option. I would really need a commander or champion. And the other option is that I'm gonna use the Griffin this time instead of the Berserker and go to the top row, led by the Crusader. But this will diminish my power in terms of the support units. Maybe I need to switch to more casters and less chargers, or even attackers, we will see. And I'll move them up all the way to the top. This is a good change. But the units themselves are weaker, so we will see. Let's see how quickly the units fall. So the initial fall was prevented, which means that all 8 units do something all the way until 240. This is good. And as soon as we manage to get the Judicator and Sister dead, we're better off. But unfortunately, something happened to the Wyvern of the opponent. I need to understand it. And there is also an angel, Dark Angel, or something here. There is a Battle Angel. I'm not sure what happened lately. We will have to understand. It's anger. Ultimate skills get +4. I don't get this Path of Assassin because it's the second one that is important, not the first one. So he would need more Path of Assassin emblems. So we will see, we're overall weaker, so we're losing at the end, but not at the beginning. This is still a sane choice to swap them out and put those 9-person units in the back row. So you can test out changes like this, and it doesn't cost you energy in the arena. So that's why testing things is important. Also, if you have weapons, collect everything worth collecting. It's near the end. Here it is. And collect these. and collect these. It's gonna be worth diamonds. And in the champion area, check out sister, because if you have a sister weapon, yeah, this is the worst user experience that you can possibly get. Yeah, now I would have to start it all over again. Anyway, it doesn't signal that we need to do anything. Check out the roster as well, because we could increase the skills of some. After all, we got some extras. And it's only Rampart that got increased, okay? And last thing is that we're gonna get most likely to 52k tomorrow. You can check the daily missions or weekly missions just in case anything wasn't completed. These are just 100 experience points, it's not that much. Endless campaign, energetic, and so on. We will win most of these. Tomorrow it's fine. So for these last hundreds of items. Let's see the guild. What happened? Yeah, they are talking about something. 620. So let's see. Here it is, 90. Stick out now. How do you beat Steadwick that? I don't know. Cedric or Celocan? I usually guess. They are guessing if it's necessary. No, it's not necessary to reach 90. But if some people accumulate level 90, it's fine. Please be patient. Yeah. So we're ready with the day, at least the first part. I'll make progress in the arena a bit later.